Got it. I didn't actually read what it said. Hey, it's Priestess Honeymoon. I got it. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube show. Connect with your coffee. I don't even have a coffee. I was like, where's my coffee? I totally messed up my coffee. It was like such a sin. I went to make my third coffee, so I'm like kind of procrastinating this, putting off the start of my show this morning. And I had to do the dishes first. I had to do this. I had to do that. Get everything else done before I could start. So then I went to make my third coffee, which I usually don't have that many coffees, but it's like I need a coffee for my show, right? Connect with your coffee. I gotta have my coffee. It's like a morning show. It's like a little bit in between like live with Regis and Kathy Lee. That shows my age. That's when I used to watch it. Or like Mr. Fred. Well, who was that other guy who was like, "Hi, children," blah blah blah, like listing their names. It was like not for kids, but like kind of a mix of it all, a little bit of it all. Like mix their magic in there. Connecting with my coffee. So my son's homesick. I had an uncle die yesterday, so just loving it all, loving where I'm at, just taking time to start my show that I'm called to start here. Being patient with myself and compassionate. I think I heard the beep, so like I'm gonna go get my coffee and like you wait here. Commercial. So much to come on this show, baby. Leading from the heart, letting the womb energy guide us. Changing. Here's my coffee. This one's good. Be all jittery, jitterbug, yay! Yeah, I got my coffee. Yeah, here's my boy, Aries. Homesick today from school, so he is joining me on this very first episode of Connect with Your Coffee. Take the time to just connect whenever you can with your coffee. I had this on this collage that I made after my baby was born. I made this beautiful collage and put it next to my bed. It was like this changing my mindset, really starting to notice my thoughts and change my thoughts and be grateful for what I have. And one of the words on there was connect with your coffee. So yeah, that really came up here for me as the start of the show, like really wanting to do things differently and just take this time to connect with people, just really how many times do we go through our days just on autopilot, not even realizing like there's so much more to life, these mysteries of life, and just breathing into ourselves, really connecting in new ways. We can be so focused on needing to connect that we just miss out on those connections too. And a lot of times, and control, like needing to have things a certain way. Like kids will come and just be in the moment, be in that present moment, wanting to connect, and then it's like, no, don't do that. I'm doing this right now. That is not appropriate. That is not like what is meant to be right now. And yes, we need that control. And sometimes we need that, but then it's like taking us out of the moment and not being able to connect. We need to be present to connect and let go of judgments and let go of, oh, this is how it's going to be if I, show up this way, or like, and life is so out of control that of course we need control. Like, we're just chilling. You can stop, pause. Take time to pet the cat. Or the shaved head. I love the shaved head feel. So connect with my coffee. Like, I took my kids to do a little audition this weekend. You want to do your commercial? And they got a call back. You're a little spider! It's not a spider. It's an octopus. Octo. Guess what his name is? Octo. Octo the octopus. He's happy right now. Like, but don't say anything like too mean, because he might get upset. Oh, he's mad now. Oh, mad octopus. I haven't even had like a sip of my coffee. This is connect with your coffee, and like,
Come on, take a sip.
Maybe I'm too like jittery. Maybe Octo wants a sip. Don't drink my coffee, Octo. If it was my first one, it would be a very different reaction. You want to do your commercial that you did?
Okay.
I'm going to hold my coffee because it's connect with your coffee, so I cannot put it down. Even if it spills on me. Like, is that a new age of connection? It's like, oh, now we're getting fresh here. You're getting closer, deeper connection. It's all about connecting deeper, new ways. With an octopus on my head. Connecting in this new way, baby. You want to do your commercial piece that you did? You got a call back. They were very impressed.
I don't know.
Remember, it was like, how did it start again?
Do you want to see my cut under my bandage? Mommy says to keep it covered so it will heal. Hey, where did it go? It was Willie right there.
What talent this kid's got. He could be cast in a Band-Aid commercial. Like, Band-Aid is going to be calling me. Band-Aid is going to be calling me in the next, month, seeing this show and going, oh my God, your son needs to represent us. Like, every time he has a bobo, can you just, put a Band-Aid on it? Like, I don't even own Band-Aids because, these kids just, put them in, oh, I have this bobo. So it's I stopped buying boxes of Band-Aids, but... And I'm the bad parent because I don't have Band-Aids when they need it. So this is why I started the show. Okay, so basically... You are so talented. You got it.
I also have talent.
You either got it or you don't. Is that a thing? Or can we master our craft? It's oh, you either have it or you don't. But what if... You're wow, is that just something that's told to us to keep us from trying? Because we're oh, we failed that one time, right? It's the fear in us that stops us from trying because we're told all these things. That was, it's no, anybody can. We all have magic in us. We are all magic, and we all can do amazing things, whatever we choose. It's not oh, you have it or you don't. What? Okay, maybe. Maybe there is some things that are meant for some of us and not meant for others. And that is a personal thing. But to be told, you're not going to amount to this because it's only meant for these people. Bullshit. Call them on this. Call yourself on it. Listen to your thoughts and, reprogram that mind, baby. Because you are meant for greatness. We all are. We are meant for greatness. All of us together, more people, more magic. So connect with your coffee. That's why I was okay. So he got the call back. We didn't end up going to the second audition, but it was it's these talent agents and coaches teaching them how to be good at this. And okay, that's people need coaches, right? Health coaches or whatever. But at the same time, again, that's like, oh, you either got it or you don't. I'm gonna pay people, which I was like, okay, I'll do that because they're worth it. You know, if they want this, then
Yeah, I want
just like
money.
you are worth everything. Money isn't everything. So much more than money. Time is money, right? Like that's the thing. It's like, paying people, which I mean, whatever. If you want to go down to basketball, or if you want to go into gymnastics, which my daughter does, and again, bad mommy, not getting her signed up yet. I'm gonna go do that after my after this coffee time. But it's like, wow, okay, so paying them to teach because it is competitive, right? It's such this industry. It's like, do I want to like put my kids into this industry of like, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you have to do this? And yes, of course, you need to be able to hear the no and keep going at it, no matter what job it is, acting, modeling, dancing, even other like, positions where it's whatever, I don't know. Not as much, but like the sports or the stuff like this, putting yourself out there. Like, I mean, it's such good experience for them to be able to, like, public speaking is one of the biggest fears, right, of people because we have been programmed to just, and there's fear, of course, if you've been laughed at or if you've been teased, which who hasn't going through this life that we live, right? It's like, and then it's like, oh, I can't do this because your brain is just trying to keep you safe going, oh my God, remember when you felt that way? Like, I don't want you to feel that way again. It's a safety thing. Thank you. Thank you, mind, for keeping me safe. So mind, body, soul connection. We've like ignored our bodies for so long. And just like feeling into your body, turning off the mind, going, it's okay. Like, I know that I'm not going to die. I'm going to be okay. So just turn you off for a minute. Like, and then the mind can witness what's going on. And then you turn the mind back on going, oh yeah, I'm still alive. What I thought would happen didn't happen. So like, boom, 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 new pathways being formed for new experiences, right? And that's how we end up learning that we can hold so much more pleasure, which is another thing I'm going to talk about on my show. Connect with your coffee, just leading this new earth, starting new earth by what we are doing in this moment, what we're putting into the world, planting seeds, right? I may never see the fruit, although trees don't take that long to bloom and blossom. We can, we will, we are changing it right here, right now. Just being together, connecting, sharing our magic, sprinkling it out into this universe. I'm going to show up with my connect with my coffee because it was on my collage. I'm going to put it down because this is my third coffee and I'm like, jitters. Is it nerves? I don't know. I got my bugs to be like, what do I want to talk about in this like first episode of Connect with Your Coffee, right? Doing it differently. Not needing to conform to the way the industry and the way the world is set up. My son, my kids go, Mom, do you not have a job yet? Like, are you not working? I was like, I'm working on myself, the work that I've put into myself, and I'm working in life. Like, life is my work. My kids are my work. Being this present to life is enough. It's all the world needs. It is healing the planet. Peace within leads to peace without. Like, it's what we're looking at, what we're focused on, and the world is a reflection of the people in it. Like, we are the ones. So this is enough. Peace, baby. Feeling the pleasure in every moment. sometimes I really, I feel like I'm meant for this. My moms were killed in a car accident, COVID, I got divorced, my whole life. This life that you think you're gonna have just gone, right? Right in front of your eyes, like, but that's like when we realize, the strength in us and that the power is within us and that we have the ability to just make it, so whatever we want it to be, right? That's the thing. And it's so easy to focus on the bad and look at all the pain. Talking about this with my son on the way home, I was like, wow, the pain and the amount. I was like tearing up. It's like he's learning about, it's Black History Month. Like, do we need to limit this to 1 month? Should it not be like all year long? Like, what? 1 month? No. Like, the history needs to be learned and needs to be talked about so it doesn't repeat itself. And connecting, through these pains and traumas is like how we move forward and do something differently in love and compassion, which is another reason why I'm doing this show, is because, I've been told, oh no, you need to do it this way, starting a business. I'm a sound healer and a energy healer and like priestess of pleasure, embodying my pleasure. Sprinkling it out onto you. But we need to feel the pain. I have sat through with so much pain to be able to feel this and went through so many ceremonies, sacred rage and all of it, and feeling the energy and levels of healing, deeper levels of healing. It never ends. I don't say like, oh, I'm done. No. And like enjoying the ride, right? Life is a journey and I'm grateful to experience it all. Yesterday my uncle died and we were at the park and it was just outside in nature and just by the river and seeing like the sun, I was like, wow, our life, we're like journeying towards the sun, and he made it, he's got to his destination. Is the destination when we're done in this body? Like, I don't know, our souls maybe are eternal. I felt his presence there, I was like, wow, feeling maybe his stuff getting sprinkled out and just, and then my daughter really having such a hard time. Like, we've been through so much in the past few years, and needing that control because life is so out of control. So needing to be able to control something, and to her just having this meltdown going, my life is so, I just wanted this year to be different, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, baby. I wish I could just make it, but... And then my other daughter, like, falling off the ladder of the, like, slide and hurting herself, going, oh, physical pain is, takes priority right now to your emotional breakdown, but, still encouraging her to feel her feelings, and then also feeling like, wow, what magic in that connection, really just sitting with her, allowing her to feel her feelings, hugging her, just saying, it is safe to feel these things, and I will give you whatever help you need, if you need to talk to someone, which I was like, okay, we'll we'll do some emergency counseling. I've had her on this waiting list, and I was just like, okay, like, I'll do the emergency appointment this week, but she's got all this anger stuff coming up, and it's, the way that I'm living my life is very different than societies, or the other families in her life, and it's just to feel like that judgment and criticism as a child is, I can't even imagine. But then I'm just like, well, resiliency. I'm teaching her that. Nobody gets out of childhood unscathed, okay? Like our parents put us through, we get traumatized no matter what it is, okay? Like is one person's trauma worse than someone else's? We tend to think so, right? How many times people go through like, they don't know what I'm thinking. No, they don't. Nobody does. We all think so differently. So how could anybody else know what you're experiencing? They can't. Maybe talking about it and sharing it, but that also comes from this level of going, it like separates us again. It keeps us from connecting because we're like, nobody could understand like what I'm going through right now. Like I'm the stories, right? The narrative that keeps us so separate from each other and just unable to connect, and I'm just like, yearning for these deeper connections. Like I got like another reason I wanted to start this live is because someone had watched an old live where I was like on my phone going, I just want to connect, but like, I don't know, like, right? You get there in person, you're like, I just want to like connect deeper. Like, why can't I? And then you're on your phone, like, in front of the person going, well, I don't know how. Like, I don't know what to do. And it's like you miss those moments together and you miss going deeper because you're like in your head going, it has to look like this, right? Or it has to look like this. There's something in your head pulling you back going, I can't be myself right now. I can't let that part out of me. Like, I can't, it's not safe, right? It's not safe to let someone else see that part of you. Or we don't even know that own part of us either, right? There's so many layers and within ourselves to get through, which is why as I connect deeper to myself, it is all self. Putting it into yourself, and then those connections will come instead of putting so much pressure on, oh my God, I got to do this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like also accepting, people as they are in those moments is another thing that makes it so hard, I think, to feel safe enough to get to those places because it's like, this is triggering me. This coming up in me, right? Going, like, they said that to me, blah, 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 blah. They're judging me for this. They're doing this, right? It's like, so it keeps us separate from each other, even though we crave that so deeply and want to be seen by someone else in that way. It is a scary place because it's unknown, right? So our mind pulls us back. No. Come back to what is known. Get back on your phone. Hello? Are you there? I just want to play. I just want to have fun. Connect in this moment. Like, can we do that? It's like, no. Let's just think about that time where this happened. And like, not that telling stories or thinking about our past is not a good thing. It is an amazing thing too, and another way we learn about each other and another way we connect, is through telling our stories. So that's so beautiful. I really want to like have some people on here to like talk about, just to connect, to connect with my coffee, like with someone else. And it's like not just always me talking. We'll do like Q&A sessions. Not like I can answer like your questions. I might just have like, well, this happened or this or that. Stories. Or like how to, I'm gonna look at news things. I want to like check out the news stories that are going on around the world that maybe the media isn't, talking about, or ones that are like, how can we change the stories? How can we add love to? I thought I just saw someone comment. Thank you for watching. Hi, Abdul. Thank you. Yes, I am amazing. Starting my Connect with Your Coffee, my live show. I'm sorry, like wanting to connect deeper with people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, so taking the news stories, the way that the media portrays things, right? And how can we you wanna try that? It tastes really good. Can you smell it? It's in my freedom cup. I love my freedom cup. Here you go. Have a sip. So taking stories that are going on and news things and putting like a new spin on them, you know, how can we change the world based on the things that are happening, and how can we put love and compassion into these things to make change, to make real change. You know, it's all about you're welcome. This is like my 5th coffee today, so like I'm a little jittery. No, it wasn't my 5th because the 3rd one I forgot to add the coffee. Huh? Let me smile. Yay, I'm so happy you're here commenting. Thank you. Where are you watching from? Like, we are connected in this moment, and that's why connecting with your coffee live on YouTube, because whoever's watching, like, the more connected we are all over the world, connected in this moment. Honey, hi, it's Priestess Honeymoon. That's my name. Don't forget to subscribe, baby. Subscribe to my channel. Put all sorts of magic into my show. Yeah, it is a show, baby. Life is a show, and I am going to just create from this place in the new ways. You know, I'm just starting this business being told, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. Like, no, I think I need to follow my intuition. Yes, I am a dancer. Well, there will be some dancing, maybe. Should we dance? I think life's better when you're laughing and dancing and having fun. The movement, this energy moving me. Oh yeah, baby, I'll put some magic into the show. Maybe have like one day a week or like the last few minutes. Like I loved how Ellen would always start her show by dancing. So like maybe I'll just like start and end it. Or like dance through the whole thing. Just be like, let the energy just move you on. It's like connect. Connect through this moment. Oh no, I guess I went to can't stop the stream. Also, like, just new ways of respecting people. Just like stating our feelings in the way that, you know, other people's words are magic and our spells, right? So, and they can affect us. The words we use have energy. So, like, feelings in our bodies and even, you know, telling me to stand up, you know, could really, like, it's like, it's like this not icky feeling there, right? Because why are you telling me to stand up right now? It's like the ways that we've lived and treated each other, especially as men and women, and connecting, there's this real, like, butting heads. We're at this point where like we want to connect deeper, but it has to be within ourselves, right? We need to be like fully full connected people within ourselves to connect to each other on this deeper level. And I'm doing so much work in this and relationships. It's all about self, right? And really trying to connect in new ways with my children, with myself and my kids, and in the relationships, you know, that I have, right? So this I do want to get like a tattoo that says like every day a new beginning. So right, and when I found this book, it's like every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. and putting it out there into the world, birthing the new world by what we do in this moment, you know. And there's so many mentalities and mindsets of like, oh, it doesn't matter, but yes, it does. What we do in this moment is what matters most, right? Just being danced by light. We are the universe. When we speak this language, when we know that we are speaking the language that it understands, and magic, magic, magic. Yeah, yeah, my love. Like, I'm really like just feeling, you know, not so hot, not so connected to you, Abdul, with these questions. I'd love to connect deeper. You can message me, connect, subscribe to my channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, Priestess Honeymoon. You can message me, get in touch. I also just launched my website, lydiaslovefest.com, and you know, I have a VIP membership where I'll offer a sound healing and one of my other many offerings, but there's so much more benefit to being in my VIP membership, monthly call with me, and just like, nah, well, I'll sprinkle my magic onto you for free, baby. Like, I don't even need you in my membership to do that. And that's going to be part of my segment, Connect with Your Coffees. Like, oh my God, I'm too jittery to like drink my coffee, but like, oh, it's so good though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so just like lydiaslovefest.com, joining my VIP membership. How do we embody this much pleasure? Sitting with the pain, you know. Pain and pleasure is this pendulum, right? And we don't even know how much pleasure we can hold. Like, so much more. We don't even know. Like, we've done the pain. We've sat with the pain. Let's discover more pleasure, new ways. Bye, Abdul Kabir and Dali. Have a beautiful day. I hope to see you again on my Connect with Your Coffee, or check me out other ways. I will be traveling the world, opening these Love Fest camps, baby, in every continent of the world. People coming together, peace, love, unity, and respect in new ways, being together, living on the land. And one way I've just connected with my son, mwah, 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 is through this game Heyday, which we're like having so much fun playing together, right? But it's like, wow, like I want to connect with people in real time and live on the land together and work together and just discover new ways to have fun. I'm gonna be opening my pleasure centers, baby, where we can just sink into our beingness, be together in new ways, and experience more pleasure. We need to feel the pain to be able to feel more pleasure. And then pain is so pleasurable. It's not like, oh, we're never going to feel this. You know, loving the hard feelings, the things we've been taught to run from, sitting with those things, feeling the joy in those places just for being here, being human, being alive. We get to feel these things. We get to experience them. We are blessed. Even, you know, my uncle dying, I got to go see him. I'm so lucky that I got to see him, and he's just like unable to really accept that visit, you know. And his last thing that he said to me was like, be stoic. Stoic? Is it stoic or stoic? I like both. I like the stoic. He's like, be stoic like me. I'm like the most embodied feminine. Like, I feel my feelings and let them flow like a child. Like, feeling it, crying over things that are And then like moving on to the next thing, letting those emotions flow. But I loved how he was like, be stoic. And it did help me reel it in, going, oh, I need to remember those things and I need to feel those things. And then yesterday too, after he died, just like really feeling that pain, feeling the inabilities to connect, the reasons why we have trouble connecting, the stories and the feelings that are so deeply ingrained in us of unworthiness, because we are born as this pure unconditional love. We know it when we're born here, and then we're also human, and the ways that we've been living really take us away from that knowing. There's a lot of pain, even deep, deep, deep on this like soul level of just that disconnect from ourselves and those feelings of not being enough, because we aren't meant to do it alone. We are not. We're really meant to be together and connected. And so many levels of like inability to accept this love and this pleasure because of our own feelings of our worth. So sitting with that and feeling it and honoring it in myself, going and holding that part of me in more love, going, I see you, baby, I feel you, I know that pain runs deep. You are enough, and you are loved, and you are such magic that like we can just sprinkle even more magic onto ourselves. And knowing, it's like this another like connection thing. It's like, wow, I have changed. I don't talk about my problems with one person to someone else as much now, or at all, as much at all. I'm like, oh, I'm in this relationship, and then it's like, oh, I just want to talk about it to this person instead of directly to that person when there's the issues, right? Going, this is coming up, this is coming up. Of course these things come up, and it's ways to learn. We can learn through every interaction, We so many times we're interacting, we can take so much from each person that we meet, whoever it is, and we deem only the teacher's worthy, but like the person that I walk by or sit next to isn't, right? Because I'm whatever it is, we can learn from everyone. We have these opportunities and we can touch each other in these ways. What was I talking about again? Like I kind of forgot like where I was going with this. Like, I like had a point to that, and now it's like gone. Where'd it go? Sitting with it going, are you gonna come back to me now? Because like I feel like it was really important. And then you're like sitting there all night going, what was that thing I wanted to say? Like, can't remember. Well, guess it wasn't meant to be. I'd be like, you weren't listening. I'm sorry. Like I kind of tuned out like a while ago. I don't know. Like or when you're like, oh yeah, and then they're like expecting an answer, and you're like, were you actually like? I thought you were just talking and rambling on. I didn't expect you to think that I was listening and need to respond to you now. Talking about ways that we connecting to your coffee really as many times in a day as you can. Just taking that time to really connect to yourself, even when it's like walking by a mirror. A lot of times we like don't really look at ourselves, right? Connecting in new ways, just being so present to all that's here. I know, like, my son would show up in this video and be like, I'm busy. And take away that time, that connection, and just presence. Oh yes, I remember I was talking about like how we can learn something from each person. You want to say something?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if we're learning that. Yeah, my baby boy is like homesick today, so I gotta go cuddle him on the couch. Hopefully he's feeling better. Just pour that healing energy into him, into me. To just give it to ourselves first, and then it'll flow out to the world. Maybe I'll like rewatch this just to be like, oh, like what can I learn from myself? Like how can I do better? How can I like stay focused in on one topic? Like this Connect with Your Coffee, my new show. Really starting these new ways. Like how can we just entertain each other like in the here and now, in this moment is all we need right here, right now. Like put your energy, put your magic and your gifts out into the world right now, and that will create the new. This is enough. It's all we need. So sitting with all of the insecurities, all of the not enoughness, all of the I'm not ready, all of the putting it off, and just showing up anyway, right? Loving ourselves through all of that, being like, it's a human thing, like just go and do it, baby, here and now. Not needing to be like, oh, and the judgment, of course, judgment will be there, and it is all self. So judging me, judging yourself, baby. And that is another way we don't connect. We stop the connections from happening is because we judge that people are going to do this or that or this, or it puts us like separate from, I'm better than them because they're doing this. I even was noticing that today, going, oh, that's still a judgment, right? Like thinking, oh, I don't judge, I'm better than that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm gonna just like, but then even looking at this thought going, judging, how can I get even lower than that? And there is a certain amount of self perseverance. Perseverance? No. Anyways, should I write that down? Preservance? Oh my god. You're new, like Priestess Honeybear, like can't say all the words, okay? There are some words, like maybe making new words, like maybe that was not a good word. Maybe that is like, has this energy that touches me in the wrong way, and I need to like change it and switch it up to a new, more magical word that makes me feel good. But there is this level of self-perseverance, no. Anyways, don't let other people walk on you either, right? Show up knowing your worth. I know my presence is a present. Perseverance. It's a present, baby. Our presence is a present in this present moment. And we are all connected here together in this moment. No matter if you're watching me live or at a later time, right? We're connected in this moment. And when we are mindful and present in the moment, that is enough. This is enough. We're so separate from, but no, we're not. We're connected in this moment. We're connected to the earth and the sky. We are the bridge, right, in between, and just discovering what we're here for, learning, growing, our freedom. We are so free to just be. Just being this mantra I've been using just to remember that goddess that I am and connect to myself, right? It's like I am her, she is me, I am thee, I am free to be me. You know, there is only one of us. We are so unique, and just spreading our magic mirror. Checking yourself out in the mirror. Look deep into your being. Love all of you. If you're yearning for deeper connection, like I am, and then like wondering how to get, okay, I gotta stop to take a sip. This is connect with your coffee, and I've barely even been holding my coffee. I'm gonna come at you like early morning. Actually, I'm not a morning person, and like loving that part, being like, oh, this world and this society, we're like, oh, you need to get up at this time, you need to be productive between these hours, and this and that. And I'm being like, I'm more of a night person. Like, I've never been able to get up and eat breakfast. Like, you need to eat breakfast. You need to do this. Like, honoring that part of me, like, I don't think so. And now it's like, wow, there is research and showings that more people are actually programmed to be better at different times of the day, you know? So just knowing that we do have the freedom to just really learn about ourselves and know the magic that we are, just connect on this deeper level to ourselves. And then we can connect deeper to each other. Full acceptance and love of self in every moment. Don't judge yourself. Just love however you show up. Know that each moment is an opportunity for more growth. You want to say anything before the end of my first show, my first live stream, baby?
Oh, I know what to say.
What a beautiful boy.
Hi.
Son Aries. That's a good thing to say. Hi.
Everyone needs to know me.
It's so true. What a gift to know him. We are gifts to this world. Our presence is a present. And just connecting to ourselves will lead to connecting with others. So, Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I didn't take a sip. Connecting with your coffee. Feeling the pleasure, the magic that we are. Embodying it and knowing there's so much more to discover. I'm so excited for what else is here. What other magic we can just learn as we unlearn and reprogram our mind. Lydia's Love Fest. Check out my website. Subscribe for more. I'll be showing up every day to connect with my coffee and all of you. Really just knowing I can't be the only one that like wants to connect on a deeper level. Like, hello, is anybody there? Like, hello, pick up the phone. Like, can we connect? Like, let me schedule it in. Like, I don't have time today. Like, let me see when do I have time? It's like, oh, I like really want to connect, but then someone's like calling me to come over. I'm not feeling it right now. Like, I'm not in the mood. Like, I'm just gonna go to bed. It's like, oh, and then wake up going like, wow, I just like wanted to like have someone like to talk to. It's like, oh, not seeing what's right there in front of me. It's like, oh, I'll schedule you in next week. I don't have time today, okay? I'm on a very tight schedule and I'm loving that schedule, but also having that freedom to readjust when as needed, you know. You're so habitual. Everything is habits, you know. How can we just create new habits? Like, don't forget, schedule in time for you, time to love yourself, and time to connect, to really see each other in these new ways. Can't wait to connect with some other friends on here. Maybe do some lives together, get some questions and answers, do some new things, do some interviews, have some people on here. Just like everything that's meant to happen is here, knowing that this is the only thing that matters. Just pure presence. Accepting and loving, this is so many things that like were coming up for me, like have been on the to-do list to do, but it's like it all happens in divine time, right? Knowing that my VIP membership, like sign up, there's gonna be so much fun happening, so much pleasure, body teaching new ways, people connecting in this moment, and that much pleasure. Magic, this is how we make magic and make miracles happen. Well, miracles are always happening. I don't think we can make them happen, but like change, just loving all that is here. Pleasure, connection, just we are energetic beings, and the more our energies come together in this way, then the more powerful we are, and the more change that we can just embody, just live it, breathe it, be it, baby. It is here. Yes, my VIP membership. So much fun we're gonna have on this Connect with Your Coffee. So many more things to come. I'm gonna go like cuddle with my son. He's homesick today, so like just like make it a better world by being here, cuddling, knowing that we are already enough. I don't need to do anything to be anything. I already am all that I need to be. And so are you, in changing the way that we're programming our children, into these ways of not enoughness. We are enough as we are, and there's so many layers to heal within ourselves. It's like, don't press that. Don't like push it either, because like that can also re-traumatize you, right? It's like life, letting life happen, being danced by life. This is the new way. Full embodiment of this energy that we are, and just letting life move through us. Creating magic in these moments, baby. Connecting with our coffees and each other. So much love, peace, love, unity, and respect. It's Priestess Honeymoon, baby. Your new host of Connect with Your Coffee. This beautiful new. We have these amazing technology. Let's use it for the good of all of us, to connect in love, to know that we all just want the best for ourselves. Don't be like, it's not selfish to say that you want the best for you. We are all about self, and that's fine. Acknowledging and loving that, right? It's not selfish. We've been also taught, especially as women, right? Take care of everyone else and like forget about yourself. No, we need to remember we are all a little bit narcissistic, right? It's only when it becomes a problem that it's actually a problem. Same with all of the mental health issues. They are all messages. We need to go into ourselves and feel these things to be able to connect deeper. So whatever coffee you're drinking, like go buy your like $6 Starbucks today. Go stand in line for your coffee. Because I mean, we all just want to be served. Like, of course we want someone else to make it for us. Why wouldn't we? That makes sense. I feel like we all just want to be serving each other anyway. So it's like, whatever coffee you have or whatever drink you have. Me, I love coffee. I stopped drinking and, coffee, and I stopped doing all of this substance, anything that I needed, right? I was like, if I need it, no, I don't want to need anything. But then if we want to do those things, why is it a problem? It's not. That's another unlearn that untrain, retrain your brain. If it's coffee, if it's smoking, if it's whatever you do, whatever your vice is it being used to cover up your feelings? Or is it because you enjoy it? If it's like because you fucking enjoy it, then do it, baby. We're only here for a short time. We don't know how long we're here. Do what makes you happy. It's because of the way that we've been taught, don't feel your feelings. And then when we start to feel things, we're like, oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. Or it's like, disconnect. Whatever it is. Even if it's bad, just love it. Just love it while you're here. Because, like, we don't know how long we're going to be here. So make the best of it, baby. You do you. So glad that you guys joined. So grateful you showed up with me. My first connect with your coffee. Connecting to all of you in this moment. Breathing into your being. Releasing anything that doesn't serve. You are in control. Just our breathing is pure abundance, giving and receiving. There is enough for all of us. In giving, we also receive. And when we give, we get back what we put out. So really just knowing it is enough, knowing that we are magic, knowing that I can feel even more pleasure. I can feel better than this right now. And like my uncle just died, my son's homesick, and like I can feel even better than this. And like I feel pretty fucking good. It's like being in that place, riding the waves of life, loving the highs as much as the lows. You don't want to be like in the middle. It's like flat line. No, I want to be like, I'm human. I want to experience it all. I want to be grateful for every experience, even the shit ones, loving those even just as much as all of the other ones because they are real and they are what makes me me. It's all part of my story. So writing a better story, like I'm the author of my own stories. So like I'm gonna write a better story. I'm gonna be like a famous like author, like bestseller, baby. Right there, the story of your life should be a bestseller. Okay, we all need to just write better stories. I hope that your story is amazing, and I hope that you have amazing connections throughout your day. Take the time to really connect to yourself, and to see people for who they are, just without those preconceived notions of who they are, because that like stops us from connecting, right? We see someone, we're like, oh, they're like this, they're this person. It's like, try to just sit with those judgments and not allow them to control what happens in those moments. So blessed, so grateful. So surrendered to this dance of life, pure reverence for the magic that we are, and this amazing energy that just has the ability to move me serpent energy. Stay tuned. I might do like my shedding skin part 2 dance on this like live because like I got the serpent, 2 snakes, baby, wrapped around my body. Felt so much pleasure in that. It's such a good story around that tattoo. The other snake, which ends, that's his tail right there. The head of this snake ends on my back, and then the tail's here and ends on my leg, and like one of them's dark and one of them's light for the yin and the yang, and they have all the signs of the zodiac. And yeah, the serpent energy that really moves through me. Anyways, was there a point of that? Like I totally was. Oh yeah, this shedding skins, because we are constantly shedding skins. We need to show up and for ourselves in new ways every day. I remember being so upset at the divorce. My husband going, "Oh, well, you've changed and I can't accept this new you." And I go, "I haven't changed." It's like every day we change, right? For me, it was like knowing there was so many layers of disconnect and miscommunication in that relationship. So really wanting to be sticking it out, knowing that we could figure it out, but he wasn't in for that, and I can't do all the work by myself. Like I shouldn't have to. Like people should like want to be here with me, okay? Like, and the right people will be. Everything happens as it's meant to. Just really sinking in and knowing that all is perfect. Mind, body, soul connection, baby. It is here. Check out my website, Lydia's Love Fest. Join my VIP group for so much magic. I will be here every day connecting. Every day? Monday to Friday, okay? This is like a week job. Like, I'm gonna connect with my coffee. Sometimes I'll come at you from bed, like being like, as long as I have my coffee, right? It's like, how to feel better, how to feel more pleasure, wake up and be awesome. All that good stuff, all that good stuff. It's not about like toxic positivity either though, okay? Like sit with the bad shit, feel the rage, feel the anger. It's all real, it's all valid, it all needs to be felt. I love, like when I first got into this, it was Wayne Dyer. It was like, it's not about having full positive. It's like listening to your thoughts and noticing the negativity and then combating it, being like, no, especially if it's towards self, if you're putting yourself down, being like, no, excuse me, I'm amazing. And if you don't believe it, it's okay. Keep telling yourself that, and eventually you will. And like, but it's not about just filling your mind with positivity. That can be just as toxic as the negativity. It's about the quiet mind, quieting your mind to be able to get past it. So even on my Connect with Your Coffee mornings, like I might do like a meditation, I might do a journey to try to help people learn how to sink deeper into themselves. It is all about self. We're here for this. Cheers to deeper connections, baby. Connecting with my coffee. So much love. Thank you for being here. Mwah. First show up. Over. Peace out, baby. Rebel Priestess. Mwah. So much love. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Share this message. Just be here. Actually, and like if you could just connect to yourself in a deeper way and then like go out in the world and like spread that energy and connection, that is enough. Okay? It's enough, baby. Just plant the seeds. Love, love, love.